Good morning friends, to our next tutorial to learn Tableau. In this tutorial we will learn how to create dashboards in Tableau. The objective of this exercise is to learn skills how to create dashboards. The dataset that we will use for this exercise is some sort of sales of products related to adventure sports biking. Step 1. Let's import the dataset in the Tableau dataset by clicking Microsoft Excel. Let's select our dataset that is going to be inside files. The dataset is loading. To import the data, you just have to click on Microsoft Excel on the home screen of Tableau and select the file to be imported. To select the sheet sales data, just drag it to the space where it is written, drag tables here with the text. Let's click on sheet 1 at the bottom left corner. This will create a new sheet for you to work upon. If you see, you can find the hierarchy, country, city under the dimensions. You need to know that if there is hierarchy in your dimension, Tableau will create one by itself most of the time. But in this exercise, we will not use the hierarchy created by Tableau. Instead, we will be creating on our own a hierarchy of our own. So let's right click on the hierarchy created by Tableau and let's remove it. So we can see our hierarchy has been removed. Now we will create the same hierarchy but by ourselves. To do so, just drag city over country and let's give this hierarchy a name. City or country, and its name is geography. Okay. Now we can see we have created the hierarchy on ourselves. Uh, so let's start building our dashboard. To build the dashboard, we first have to build few sheets. Let's drag country on the sheet. We can see that the data is getting populated. Here we can see a dot on United States and one dot on Germany. By this, we can get a sense that we have data from two countries, United States and Germany. Let's drill down a bit further. Now drag city on the sheet. Yeah, alas, now we can see that there are 4 cities on the map of US and 10 on Germany, 4 on US and 10 on Germany. If we hover our cursor, we can see that one of the cities is Seattle, Chicago, Washington DC, New York, and so on. Let's analyze the cities of Germany first for this exercise. To do so, we will have to add a filter to exclude the cities of US from the map. Let's drag country to filter. The pop-up which appears, so the filter is working, it is doing some calculations at the back end. Yeah, so we can see in our filter we have options to select or unselect the country. We will unselect US, click on apply and then OK. Alas, we can see that we have all the cities, all the 10 cities from Germany. Let's right click our newly created filter and click on show filter. Yeah, so this is what we have to focus on. We can see that the quick filter has been added on the right of the screen. Now in the quick filter, click on the down triangle. Yeah, we can select on customize from the drop down and then uncheck show all values. Yes, this removes the all checkbox from the quick filter. Let's add sales quantity to size mark. We have the numeric quantity sales. Let's add this to size mark. This feature allows us to play with the size of the bubbles. The bigger the size of the bubble, the higher is the sales. So this is a visual feature by Tableau where we simple by watching it we can see that Hamburg had greater sales as compared to McDougall. We can also play with it. We can increase the size by hovering over, by dragging it from left to right. So see, this is too big. We don't want it that way. Yeah, this I think yeah, this is perfect. Let's click on the color mark, go to border, let's give it a color black. Yeah, this provides a better representation. We can have a contrasting effect of the bubble with respect to the map. Now let's drag revenue to color mark. Yes, we can see the color legend with the name sum revenue appears on the right, this thing, outside of the screen. Click on the down arrow of the color legend. Let's say edit colors and let's get a nice pattern for it. Let's say red blue divergent. Yeah, click on apply and okay. As you can see that with the color gradient it becomes more easier to identify the bubbles with the least and with the highest sales. The bigger the bubble, the color goes from red to blue. Let's give this sheet a name. Just click on the down triangle, sum, and hide card. You can also, yeah, let's give this sheet a name, map. Let's create a new sheet. So in this sheet, we will first learn how to create a calculated field. A calculated field in Tableau is a measure which helps us creating a new measure which is not already present in the dataset. Suppose if we have revenue and we also have cost, then with the help of the revenue minus cost formula, we can find out the profit. So let's create a calculated field, create calculated field. Let's name this field profit. And now we have to give it the values. Let's create revenue USD. In this case, you just have to type starting few letters and the machine takes the values on its own. So we have revenue minus cost. This is the formula for profit. Click on apply and okay. You can see here the profit calculated field has been created. To show you, if you will give a little bit more attention to the icon, the normal fields and the measures are hashed in mark. However, the calculated fields also have an equal to in front of them. Yeah. Let's create another calculated field and let's name it profit margin. Yes. So we know the formula for profit margin is sum wait, sum of revenue minus costs, sum of revenue minus costs, and this thing we have to divide it by sum of revenue in USD. Sum of revenue in USD. That's it. So we have our profit margin as the difference between revenue and cost divided by, excuse me, divided by sum of revenue. That's it. The calculation is valid. Tableau approves of it. Click OK. Yeah. Let's now drag revenue USD to columns, profit to rows. Yeah. So we have a graph. It has a y-axis which shows us revenue ranging from $0 million to $650 million, and we also have revenue ranging from 0 to $1,200 million. But there are no observations. What is the reason behind that? So the reason behind no observations is granularity. If we just hover over this bubble, we can see that this single bubble contains all the values inside it. The customer ID field in The measurements, this field Tableau thinks is a numeric field, however this field is a dimension, so we will just convert it to dimension. For this, yeah, now drag product to detail mark. So if you want different uh, you can say graphs, we can try with different uh, suppose if I drag city to drag city to detail, see, we can see as I change the granularity we have different populations here. I can remove this. What I can do, I can try with, let's say, sales organization. See, US, Germany, US, Germany. This is UW00. This is DS00. This is UE00. This is DN00. Okay, let's remove this and let's get back to our the dimension with which we will move forward is the product. Drag product into detail. Yeah, we have a nice and beautiful graph. We can see it is kind of linear graph. As the revenue is increasing, profit is also increasing. Yeah. Uh, so this is how we understand this, the change in granularity of the sheet, as we all can see with respect to the customers. Drag profit to color. Let's drag profit to color and change the color pattern to red blue diverging. Profit to color, edit colors, red blue diverging, click apply. Okay, nice. So here we can see that the least is 83,000 and highest is this, that is 47 million. You can also play along and go here, just click. Suppose if you want let's say orange blue white, you want to do orange blue white, it's a temperature diverging, apply. See, we have the legend in front of us and we have the chart in front of us, and it is very easy to interpret the chart with the legend. Now let's get back to our original theme, that is red blue diverging. Click apply, then okay. Red blue diverging, not red black green. Apply, then okay. Yeah. Let's now play a bit with the shape of these bubbles. We can go on shape. We can either have, you can have plus marks, you can have asterisk sign, you can have something filled shapes, plus triangles, based on your visualization, whichever fits perfect. Let's say we choose the solid bubbles. Yeah. To make it better, we can go to size and we can drag this bar to the right and it increases the size. Here we can notice that a few circles are overlapping. You can see few circles are overlapping. So we will increase the transparency of the circles for better visualization. So where do we find that transparency? So for this we need to click on color and reduce opacity to, let's say, 75. Yeah. Now if we get back to our visualization, we can see the overlap, that is clearly. So it gives a better sense to the viewer. Always remember, whenever you are creating a chart, you have to keep in mind your viewer. The viewer is the first person. The charts should be as simple as possible. It should be appealing to the eyes. However, the important thing is the person who is viewing the chart should understand what we are trying to see. So that is more important. Let's now go back to the previous sheet that we named as map. Right click on the filter, select option, and let's select apply to worksheets, all the worksheets using this data. By clicking on apply to all worksheets, that uses the data source, the filter has been applied to all the worksheets. As simple as that. We can see the same this thing, see the cylindrical thing. Let's do Control Z, that is undo. We remove it. If we redo, the cylinder thing appears. So this is a filter that has been applied to all the data sets. Let's come to the third step of our exercise, that is click on the option as shown in the figure to create a dashboard. So today we are going to, in this video we are learning something new today, that is how to build a dashboard. So this icon here is used to generate a new sheet. However, this icon here is used to generate a new dashboard. We will click and get on the new dashboards. Whatever sheets we have already made, we can see that those sheets are available for us to create a dashboard. It is very simple now. We just have to click and drag into the sheet. Click and drag. Yeah. So here we can see that on the top we have the map of Germany with the 10 different cities and the sales values with different colors, and on the bottom we have profit versus revenue with respect to different products. So these are the different products, these are the cities. To make it more interpretable, what we can do, so these are the cities, we can just drag cities to label. So we have the name of the cities. What we can do is we can go to sheet 2 and we can do product to label. That's it. So these are the different products. If you are presenting this to, suppose, the chief executive of your company, and you know what are the different products, and you can easily interpret with respect to the So here we can see that with respect to different cities, we have different visualizations. This is one part of preparing the dashboard. Suppose if you want to prepare one more sheet, let's say you want to prepare one more sheet, and you have, let's say, this was, what was it? This is revenue versus profit. Let's say you again want to do it revenue versus profit. We can duplicate it, but we will remove the product country, the product, and some profit from the marks. Yeah, back to our normal. What we want to do this time is, let's do what we can do. We have revenue and we have profit. Let's do city. Let's do city, and let's do city on label. These are the different cities, and let's do another sheet, and in this sheet let's do revenue versus, what would you like to do? Let's do let's see what is in division. ASNBI. I don't think this will be of much use to us. Product category, let's see what's in product category. ABI or BROB, no, doesn't make that much sense. Let's see product. Yeah, so maybe we can use it. Let's do remove this one also, and do revenue in USD. This one to revenue versus profit. Revenue versus profit. Unit of measurement. What can we do? Country? City? Did we already do city? No. Let's do city. Yeah, I think we already did city. There is one unknown. this one unknown is because of either because of missing values or error values or some error in the database. What we can do, we can also get back to our Excel sheet and quickly correct this unknown. For now, we can just filter data. It won't affect much because there was only one unknown, so that is not a big issue. It should not be more than 5% of your data set. Suppose if you have 100 values and 5% of 5 of those values are unknown, that is a big red flag. Yeah. So moreover, that's it. Yeah, I think we have learned how to prepare a dashboard in Tableau for today. Uh, did you like the dashboard? How was it? Please comment on the please comment, and you can also comment what additional we could do in this dashboard. Thank you.